guys, it's Sweet Epicness here, and today I'm going to give y'all a mod tutorial on how to put mods in your game and some of the great creators that I absolutely adore. Further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Alright guys, so you're going to load your game. When you load up your game, the very first step is you're going to go to these three dots on here called the option menu. When you click on that, you're going to go to game options. Then you're going to go to other. Now, you'll already see script mods is already allowed. If it is not, just click it and it will be. But mine is already done. Now you're going to enable custom content and mods. When you click that, it's going to change the game effects and you have to restart the game for it to implement. So you're going to click OK. And you're going to hit apply changes. Do not hit the exit. If you hit the exit, it will not apply the changes that you currently did by clicking enable mods and custom content. So we're going to hit apply changes because we want to keep these changes. Then you can hit exit. Number one thing, please, before you put any custom content or mods in your game, make sure you have the backup files to your game. Because in case a script mod or a regular mod messes up your game, you have the backup files. You also might be asking yourself, what is custom content and mods and script mods? So custom content is basically skin tones, clothing, maybe objects in the house to give it a realistic vibe. Mods is what actually affects your game, like the moodlets and stuff like that, or anything to do with coding. And you probably ask yourself, well, what is coding? Coding is what tells your game to do what it does. It's quite remarkable, actually. Basically, the music you hear, the logos, when you hit the play button, it goes to a certain screen. It's a code telling the computer to do these certain things so you can play. It's awesome. But there's already codes in the game. What modders do is they'll go in and they'll change those codes. Please do not change your codes unless you know what you're doing. If you don't touch them. Let the people that know what they're doing and has extensive experience on what they're doing, because if you go in and change a code, it could corrupt your game and it will not run properly. So that's basically a quick little rundown of what those things are. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I have been modding for a very long time, so I know a little thing here and there. Plus, I have also watched a ton of YouTube tutorials myself over the years, and I just want to share my knowledge to you, all in a summed up one video of them watching 25 billion videos to know what everything is. So that is what custom content is and what mods are and what script mods. Now, I didn't tell you what script mods are. So script mods, it's a mod. There's a script in that mod, and that script has to be put in a certain file location in your game for it to recognize. It's basically a coding within the game so the mod will actually work. So you have to have the packages, because there's packages files, and there's script files. The packages files is basically like a certain texture or something. Let's say you wanted to walk your dog, and you have a package file which is all created. This object is digitally created of a leash and an animation to walk the dog. Okay, that's great, but if you don't have the script file, you have to tell the computer what to do. So the script file is the coding part of the mod to tell the computer, hey, when I click on my dog and click walk dog, it will tell the computer to run that animation when you click on that button to walk the dog. It's very tedious, but it's incredible. That is basically what custom content is and what mods and mod scripts are. So enough with the rambling on that. So after you click these buttons and apply changes, so now we have to go to the game files to put the mods into the game. So we're going to exit because there's nothing else left to do. Now that you have exit the game, I have my browser up so we can look up the mods that we want to put in our game. Where do you put the mods? So you're going to go to Start and you're going to type in File Explorer, and you're going to go to Documents. You're going to go to Electronic Arts, which is EA, and you're going to go to Sims 4. So all this is the files of the game, and you want to back up all these files. Like I said before, it's very, very important. In case anything happens, you already have them. Alright, so we have a mods folder. This resource file you do not want to get rid of. You want to keep this resource file in there because it's basically telling the game, hey, this is the mod folder, this is where my mods are, this is the mods I want you to put in the game and use. It's basically a code that tells the computer to do that. I know, absolutely incredible. You have found the location of where your mods go. I'm a very organized person, so let's say we're going to do custom content first. I want this to be my hair custom content, right? I made a new folder and I called it hair. So I know when I click on this, all of my files for hair is in here. Now, where do I go to get hair? There is a lot of places you can go, but there is a free called The Sims Resources. I already have a little tab, but all you gotta do is just type in The Sims Resources and it will pop up and it's right here. You click on it, it'll take you to the same thing. So after you get on here, there is tons and tons and tons of stuff that you can put in your game. We are looking for hair. So I'm gonna go to downloads, and Sims 4 is the game that I want, and you're gonna go to hairstyles. When you click on that, it's gonna bring up all the custom content hairstyles. So let's look through and see what kind of hair do I want. Okay, I really like this hair, so I'm gonna click on it. So I want to look at it. I do have the subscription that you pay for this, so you'll probably have some ads and you have to wait like 10 seconds I think to download it, but since I bought the subscription for this for a whole year, I don't have all that, so I can just add a bunch of stuff and then download it all at once. But we're going to go see more information. So if you saw a hair that you like, you click on it, it will take you to this screen. It's very important to read the creator's notes and comments and stuff like that to see if anybody has any issues, or if this creator in particular just recolored this hair. So there is some custom content that's in here that is just recoloring or just adding like a hair bow to the hair or something like that, and it has a mesh. A mesh is basically the design of the hair. So if you don't have the mesh, it won't work in your game. This one, as you can see, it says recoloring allowed, yes, do not include mesh. Most people that create their own mesh, of course, they don't want other people just to use it and they get credit for it. They made that themselves. So this creator, the mesh is included, and most time it'll say if the mesh is included. See, it says new mesh. So they created this mesh and it has everything you need. But if this was one where it says the mesh is not included, you can go to the creator notes and they'll have a link. You click on it, then you'll download the mesh, put it in your game, then you'll go back to this one, download it, and put it in your game. But this one has everything. This creator created the mesh and did everything. So it's all one thing. So you're going to click on download. When you download, it's going to drop in your download. Or you can go to your downloads up here. We have it downloaded. So now you're going to go in your folder. You're going to keep your File Explorer open. But if you didn't, go back through, go to the PC documents, EA, Sims 4, and mods. We're going to click on hair. You're going to go to your downloads file. Show in folder. Okay, here is the folder that's in. So now we have 2 open. Our downloads and our hair. I was just going to drag it, but it disappeared. That's fine. So here's my download of my hair. I'm going to drag this into the hair folder. After that, you can close this. It's done. So now that hair will be in the game. So that's done. And we'll check all these to make sure they're working. There is no script to this game because this is custom content. If it was a mod, it would have a script to it because it's encoding, telling the game what to do. This is just a texture or, you know, a package file, so it's not doing anything to the game. It's just, I don't know, just an object or, you know. So now, after we got the custom content, the hair that we want, now we want to put mods in the game. So a person that I really like, Kawaii Stacy. Her mods are incredible. She does have a Patreon. It's $2. I think it's $2 a month. And you can get early access or only certain mods or custom content that she creates and doesn't release to the public, which is really cool. And she needs to be supported for her hard work. She does a great job. All these, the Sims resources and Kawaii Stacy, I hope I'm saying that right. It will be, all the links will be in the description. Kawaii Stacy is probably one of the best custom content and mod creators. She has a ton of different kinds of mods. So we are gonna find one we want to use. Let's do Explore mod. This will tell you everything about the mod, what it does. You can read all this. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. We're going to click the add free, because these are free mods. And you're going to hit download. You can close this window. It's just a pop-up, and it's going to download right down here. So what you're going to do, you want to click it, and it's going to open up WinRAR, which that's what I use, or you can use 7-zip, but I use WinRAR. It's in a zip file, so you're gonna have to download 7-zip or WinRAR. So once that opens, you have it right here. So you're gonna go to File Explorer, open up your mods folder, and you're going to left click and drag this into your folder. And you see this right here, TS4 script file. You want to copy this, go to mods, go to Sims 4, or go back to the Sims 4, and you're going to paste, and it's going to paste right here, and that's what you want. I'm going to go ahead and exit the game and reopen it. We're going to do new game. I don't need a tutorial. You can if you want, but I'm good.
Wow.
No thanks. We're just gonna do a random name. Cool. And all this jazz, just random stuff, because we want to see if the hair mod went through. So you go to hair, and you see this panel right here. You're gonna click on it. It's a filter panel. And you can filter your packs, your fashion, texture, links, outfit category, all that stuff. So content is where custom content is. So you're gonna click this and click OK. So it's only gonna show the custom content. Any custom content you have in your game. We only have one. We did a hair custom content file. So you're gonna click on that, and there you go. And then you have all these different colors that you can do. Pick whatever you want. Let's do pink, because that looks pretty dope. So, she has pink hair, and it looks really good. So, we know that custom content went through. So, now we want to make sure to see the Explore mod went through. So, this is just a test, so we're just going to hit play. We know the hair works. Let's just do spring. let's just go to room. She can move in here. Cool. Alright. So here she is. You can see the hair looks great. No, come back. I'm showing off your hair, ma'am. Okay. Super cute. Looks awesome in game. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. So now we want to see if our Explorer mod went through. So the Explorer mod is basically she can explore and do other things. If you read the thing, it tells you what it is. But you're going to go to the phone. And I believe it's in... Actually, no, it's not in the phone. You're going to click on her. And you'll see this little panel right here. It says Explore. You click on it. You click on Services. Now, before you can use any of the services, you have to get your license. So we're going to hit Try for License. So now you see her actually leaving the lot, and she's going to get her license. So when she gets back, we can actually do other things. Alright, she has returned home. And she's angry. Why is she angry? Oh, she's angry from exploring. I guess it was one of the traits. I guess she doesn't want to explore. But that's really cool that there is a moodlet that she's angry from exploring. That's really neat. So everything you do with any, depending on what kind of mod, usually they'll have moodlets and stuff like that. So now you have all this. So you can do temporary work, vacation spots, attractions, events, place to shop, services. You can even explore with someone. So you can do all this stuff with someone. So and there is times that you can go. So this one's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So she could go do that. We are going to, let's see, services. We don't want her license revoked. Let's let her go to the spa. Since she's angry, let's get all that frustration out and let her feel a little bit better. And hopefully she'll come home relaxed and ready for the day. Alright, so she has returned home, and she is still angry, but there's only 36 minutes left, but now she has all these moodlets. She's deeply relaxed, she explored, she's happy that she explored, and she's happy to help. So that's pretty much it. There's all kinds of mods. You can go explore the worlds of mods and custom content, and I hope that I helped you on putting mods and custom content in your game. Like always, stay sweet. Bye!